Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Definitive Edition on Fedora 42. Must pick it up. From the game. Might as well do the tutorial.
Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located. To quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the stronghold. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Scouts reporting for duty.
You now have Scout Marine
Scouts
Squad.
ready, on patrol.
Strategic points are located in areas of high
Infiltrating enemy
strategic value
territory.
on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts advance. Position
Excellent.
secure.
The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Select your stronghold and build a servitor. Servitors are required to build additional structures. Servitors are always available from the stronghold.
Sweet.
The servitor has arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a servitor. Select the servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point.
With all due haste.
The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
It's on its way.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points.
Okay.
Some structures, vehicles,
At your
and
command.
research
I
require
await
power to
your
function.
instructions.
Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a plasma
I
generator.
will do as you ask.
The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource. You now have power. Plasma
Yay.
generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build.
Yep.
This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks structure.
Without due haste.
The chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units. Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Select your chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will form the core of your military force.
They're on their way.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your all-purpose fighting force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost
Yes,
any
my
threat.
lord.
They can also capture strategic points. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a brother Space Marine falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar
vigilant.
underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during
Yes,
a
my
fight,
lord.
you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a
Faith
heavy
is our
weapon
shield.
dies, you lose that weapon from the
Yes,
squad.
most beneficent one.
You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back.
Fear
Select the
denies
chapel
faith.
barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a hero for your army. The force commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
Sweet. He's halfway.
I command in the name
The
of the
force
Emperor.
commander has arrived. The
What would
force
you have me
commander
do?
cannot capture points, but is a skilled warrior who can be upgraded with powerful abilities. The Space Marines' other commander units will become available as you build more facilities and unlock more research. Select your force commander and click the Attach
What would you have
button.
me do?
Now, select a Space Marine squad.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Orders received, brother.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Praise the Emperor. To me,
This Space Marine
brothers.
squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force Commander, but he can also
would you
fight
have me
effectively
do?
on his own. To detach the leader from this squad, simply select the squad, then click the Detach icon. It is
I am
located in the
needed
same place
elsewhere.
as the Attach icon. Very good. You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to
Together
annihilate
to
your enemies.
victory.
Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the squad's health bar. This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle.
All right.
Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield.
Okay,
Select
I'm
your
going to
servant
leave that there for
and
now.
build an
Thank you
armory
for watching.
now.
Have a good day or night.